Hi friends, today I am here with E.M. Foster's On Tolerance. On Tolerance, written by Edward Morgan Foster. That is his full name. He was born on 1st January 1879 and died on 7th June 1970. He was an English fiction writer, essayist, and libertist. Many of his novels examine class difference and hypocrisy, including a Room with a View, which was published in 1908, Howard's End in 1910, A Passage to India in 1924. The last brought him his greatest success. He was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature in 16 separate years. Edward Morgan Foster is a well-known 20th century novelist and critic. From among his several novels, A Passage to India has attracted a particular attention in this country because of its Italian locale. Aspects of the novel is a valuable introductory guide to the critical study of the novel. Foster, as member of the influential Bloomsbury group of writers and intellectuals, helped shape the literary intellectual canons of his age. He was honored with the Order of Merit in 1969, just 1 year before his death in 1970. Now, over to the essay on Tolerance. On Tolerance was published soon after the end of World War II in 1945. The war had caused a great destruction and every nation suffered the consequences. Everybody was talking about reconstruction. Foster felt that nothing enduring could be constructed or reconstructed without a sound state of mind. Diplomacy, economics, or trade conferences could not function without fulfilling this basic requirement. The basic requirement of a sound mind. Foster does not agree with those people who believe that love is needed to rebuild civilization. While admitting that love is a great force in private life, Foster puts forward the view that it does not work in public affairs. One can only love what one knows personally, says Foster, and one cannot know much. That is his opinion. So it is therefore absurd to expect nation or business concerns or marketing boards to love one another. It happens only in personal private life. According to Foster, in public affairs, in the rebuilding of civilization, what is needed is not something so dramatic and emotional as love, but the quality of tolerance. By tolerance, Foster means to be able to put up with people, to stand the things. In the post-war situation, one may not be able to love, but one can tolerate. So tolerance is very dull and boring and negative but it is the sound of state of mind needed after the war. Forster is of the opinion that in the present day world, there are only two ways of dealing with people and nations. That is what the essay says. There are only two ways. We can deal with the people and with the nations in two ways. One is the Nazi way and the other is the democratic way. The Nazi way refers to the Nazis killed the people they didn't like. That is the way. Attack the people that whom we don't like. The other one is democratic way. One may not like some people, but one can put up with them. That is called the democratic way. So Nazi way and democratic way. This is the way of tolerance. So Forster admits that tolerance is not as a divine principle as love. He himself agrees with the fact that when we compare tolerance with love, love is more divine. Love is more divine than tolerance. But in an overcrowded and overheated world, it is the only workable substitute. The practical solution to resolve the issues of the world is to tolerate, is to put up with the situations, not love. Love can be a divine in the means of principle, but when it comes to life, when it comes to problematic situations, when it comes to the agonies of the world, it is the quality of tolerance that help rather than the divine quality of love. Then he further explains, one cannot love strangers. Therefore, love generally gives out as soon as one moves away from one's home and friends. But tolerance can carry on even when one cannot love. So tolerance is more practicable to resolve the agonies of the world. That is what E.M. Forster says in his essay on tolerance. The importance of having the quality of tolerance to deal with the problems of the society. Okay, that is all about the essay. Hope you have understood. Thank you.